Paprika beans. It's so rich, but so just $1 on the dollar menu at breakfast. That's what we're made of.
Those are your favorite games. My sister's new boyfriend told her that he thinks Sundays...
So this is a restaurant announcer. This device here are the switches that are in the kitchen that turn on those light boards. This one here is a very, very good machine made by Redi-Call. Superior piece of equipment, because this piece of equipment is probably 30 years old. And it's been worn, but it really holds up. That's quite amazing. So the design is really cool. And how it's designed is that the chef or line cooks or whatever, when that platter's ready for waitress number 1, he'll push that button on his side and that light goes on. On this side, she'll pick up whatever it is out front and then push the button back, telling the cooks that it's been picked up and gone. It's a very, very good piece of equipment, designed very well, very well. But you can see we got our work cut out for us on this thing to bring it back to life. It works, but especially waitress number 6. She just shows up out of nowhere. So we're gonna, our waiter number 6. We're taking off the side panel, and there it is. There's your switches and your pilot lights. So it's handcrafted, no doubt about it. I can tell by the way it's soldered. It's soldered very, very nicely, but you can always tell when they're handcrafted. Boy, they don't make very well thought out. And this is how the switches work. Very well thought out system doing it. And will hold up to, because restaurants are very harsh environments, especially on a high speed. So we're in the bank too. And as we're taking it apart, right here, look at that. That wasn't even soldered in there. Somebody went in there and fixed that thing, and everything's loose. The manufacturer did not do this. That's a fact. That's a fact. However, oh boy. And look at this one twisted inside. Look at that. Boy. I wonder if things don't work right sometimes. Wouldn't solder. Didn't even tape that one. Look at that. Wow. Okay. And that's something. Well, we've powered up one bank here after we've taken it apart. And, you know, you see these switches are dirty. We're going to clean them up. And, yeah, there he goes. We've got to clean them up. And that should be pretty cool. But over here, you can see where those other things were flying out on this bank right here. The switches are broken. It's a fine product, though. It's lasted all those years with only several fatalities on it. And there's this right here. Kind of seeing it from another angle. I would always recommend this product. If you're in a restaurant biz, I would just go to Redi-Call and be done with it. Brought up their website, and they came into play in 1957. And their equipment is identical to what they manufactured then. The only change was these are light emitting diodes instead of the incandescents. So we took all those parts, and the parts with no electronics in them, we thrown in some dishwashing detergent. And we're going to let them sit there for a while, loosen up some of that kitchen grease, etc. that is normal for a restaurant kitchen. Nice and clean and bleached. And we bleached the light covers, and they came up nice and clean. These came out really nice. A little more buffing, they'll be just fine. So we're at the wiring part of this at this stage of the game, and we've come to the conclusion there's just too much bulk. So we're going to run these wires through here. We're going to come out here with the wires and build some sort of terminal strip over here. Because when it goes in back into the restaurant, I've got to come down with a piece of conduit. Because where this is kind of floating in the middle of the floor. So we're going to do that and make up a real nice terminal strip and a cover for over here, and it should come out real nice. I'll do it this side, or I'm going to do it on this side. Okay, we've run everything out. We've got a nice piece of lamp cord for the power supply, and this thing in my hand is called a soldering iron. This is one of those devices you use in this kind of application. Don't use this gun on your circuit board though. Heat it up real nice and let that solder flow. That will not come out or break down the pike. I'm doing a little awkward here because I want you to see it. There you go. Get that solder running around in that connection. There you go. It's just awkward. It's a little awkward right here. And there you go. Heat that turn, let that solder flow. There you go. That's a permanent connection. Okay, this concludes video 1 of the restaurant announcer system, and video 2 is going to be on the installation end. We'll take care of these cabling on site when it goes back in the restaurant. So, that's it for now. Wait for part 2.